Rare diseases are conditions that by definition impact very small numbers of people. In most places, this is about 0.05%. But when we consider that there's actually more than 7,000 different rare diseases, all of a sudden that's not such a small number. In fact, 10% of the world has some sort of rare disease. To put that number in perspective a little bit, if everyone with a rare disease lived in the same country, it would be the world's third biggest country. For my dissertation, I've been studying the experiences of people with rare diseases.
There's nothing to see. Nobody's ever heard of it. I mean, if I said I had MS, everyone would know what I was talking about and they'd know what to expect. They might know how worrying that would be. Whereas with this, it's very much just me saying, this isn't good. It's not obvious that there's anything wrong with me at all. So I think that some people maybe think I'm putting it on a bit.
One of the things I learned in my research is that even people with very different rare diseases have many things in common.
So together with all the rare diseases, we run with different t-shirts, and the motto is, we run for a better life. So last year we climbed a mountain, together with the rare disease organizations, in order to convince the government that we can climb mountains, we can have children, we can live 100 lives, we can live 100 years. All we need is medicine.
They live with something no one has heard of, very few people understand, and it's sometimes challenging to get support. We call this experience Rare World.
It's very difficult. The receptionist doesn't understand, the doctor doesn't understand, no one's heard of it. It's a really strange spot to be in.
How about someone in my family actually asking and remembering the name of my disease? How about just one of them wants to know what it is, or how it affects me, or what its trajectory is, or what's likely to happen to me, and is it hereditary? None of those questions have ever been asked of me in the past 11 years.
It's so minimizing, those kinds of comments, especially the first. At least you don't have something serious like cancer. Cancer? I'm not minimizing it at all, but it's not the only financially, emotionally, physically, mentally devastating disease. But it's the only one that many people have heard of. It has a face.
I have tried to send email links about my disease. I've tried to send letters from doctors stating that my disease is hereditary and the risks and how they should be tested. I have tried to personally educate. I have tried to take people to dinners and doctor appointments. None of it has helped.
What is a good source of support, however, is online communities full of people like them. People use these communities to trade information about their diseases, to support each other emotionally, and to feel a part of a community. What this doesn't necessarily help with is more tangible forms of support. Things like, are there any projects you could use help on? Could I pick something up at the store for you? What kind of routine household chores do you need help with? What kind of limitations does your condition cause you? What can I do to help you with those? It's harder for people with rare diseases to support each other with these sorts of physical, in-person tasks if there aren't very many people nearby with the same disease, or if they all need the same thing. What if we could connect someone with a rare disease to someone with a different rare disease? After all, they have that shared understanding of what it means to live in Rare World, but they have different needs and can help with different things. Why not let each other's strengths compensate for each other's weaknesses? We can use social matching algorithms to connect people based on their diseases, what they can do for each other, but also based on things they have in common. Maybe their gender or age, their hobbies or their interests, maybe their backgrounds. One person helps another, who helps someone else, who helps someone else, kind of paying it forward until we have a whole network of people with rare diseases supporting and helping each other.